Hey guys, Robin Rosado here, Director of Instruction for Top Speed Golf Orlando. It is nice and hot out here. If you can see all the sweat pouring off of me, we're about like 5 videos in and I'm already sweating like crazy for the day. But I got a great thing for you. Those who are, so we get a lot of questions on just like, hey Clay, hey Robin, what do we do about like the mental side again? How do we stay focused? Or how do we, how do we get ourselves out of the rut? We're in the middle of the round and I don't know how many times that you've probably been playing really well and then you hit like one bad hole and then you're kind of like that's it for the day. Like you're done. Like there's no turning back. And that's the kind of difference that we see with pros and amateurs, even really good players. They hit a bad hole, they get a double bogey, they get triple bogeys too. And even this past week at the TPC Sawgrass, I saw 8s and 9s. But then sometimes I saw most of those follow up with a par or a birdie. So how do those guys do it? Like how do they be able to take a bad hole and turn the next hole into something good? And the biggest thing is their mental, their focus on it. So I got it's pretty easy tip that help you guys stay focused throughout the day, throughout the whole round, and something that everybody can do, not from pros to amateurs. And what we're gonna talk about is a pre-shot routine. And the pre-shot routine is obviously everything that happens before you hit the ball. So everything that's going on, everything that you're doing specifically, but you're gonna do before you actually hit the golf ball. So, I also want to make sure that that the pre-shot routine is different from every person. It is unique and personal to everybody. And the reason why I want to talk about it is because you want to keep it consistent. You want to keep the timing right every time you do. You want to keep the practice swings correct, and you want to keep whatever you're going to think and visually see. So I'm going to walk you through my pre-shot routine and what I do, and I want you guys to go home and try to figure out, okay, if that's something I can do, I can incorporate that. Or, I have my own thing. Maybe I do like 2 waggles or 3 waggles before, and then I take like a deep breath in or close my eyes. Like Jason Day, what he does, he closes his eyes and has to visualize the shot before he hits it. And I do part of that too. So that's the thing. So let me walk you through mine real quick, and then I'm gonna have you try to figure out the trigger points for yourself. So let's go ahead and kind of pick out a fairway. My fairway, I don't know if you can see it out there. There's a yellow flag and a white flag way out in the distance. They're about like maybe 50 yards apart. And that's gonna be my fairway. So as I'm walking up to the tee, I'm already thinking about, okay, that's where I got and that's what I'm gonna do. So my first thing I visualize a shot. First, it's gonna be a draw or a fade. I'm hitting the driver here, so I'm gonna try to hit, for this shot right here, I'm probably gonna try to hit like a slight fade. Just aim a little left side down the fairway and let it cut back. So I'm already visualizing that off the tee. So what I'm gonna do is, when I walk up to it, every time I'm gonna look at my target, stand back behind it, visualize my shot. You'll see, again, Jason Day, what he does is, he'll stand just like this and close his eyes a little bit and try to visualize the shot. And I do the same thing, except I don't close my eyes. And then next thing what I do, this is pretty key, is make your practice swings count. Don't just go ahead and just take a couple practice swings like this. Okay, yeah, okay. No, make them count. A really good example is I remember back when Tiger Woods was working with Hank Haney and he was trying to hit this fade, he was exaggerating his practice swings. He was going out to in and holding it off. Like those were his practice swings. So you really wanted that practice swing to mimic what he was really gonna do. Go out to in and hold it off. So I'm gonna kind of do the same thing. I'm trying to visualize a little bit of a fade there, a little left or right shot. So I'm gonna stand behind the ball, have my club head a little bit more in line with it, and I'm gonna feel like I'm taking it slightly out and holding off my finish like I do for a fade. Slide that side and hold it off. And while I'm doing this, I'm visualizing shots. So I always say 2 practice swings. Then I stand one more time right behind it, and then I'm gonna go ahead, adjust the ball, get my alignment, look at my target. I look at about 3 times. I take the same amount of time every time. You always wanna do that, take the same amount of time. Get my alignment going, so I'm aiming a little bit left down the fairway, visualizing my nice little fade. And then from here, it's the same thing every time. The second I put my club head down is about a second or 2 before I hit the ball. So I'm gonna put my club head down here. That's it, right side of the fairway, a little bit of fade. Start down the middle and up down the right side, that's perfect. So again, think of your own pre-shot routine. Make sure it's yours and individual. Don't make it too long because then you don't want fear to creep in. The reason why we do that is you don't want to allow the fear or the negativity of our thoughts to creep into our shot. So that'll help you stay focused. Do the same thing every time. 2 practice swings, 3 practice swings, the same amount of time, whatever you do before you hit the ball. And I guarantee you that's gonna help you out mentally, help you to stay focused throughout your whole entire round and let you forget about that bad shot you hit before. All right, guys, so give it a shot. Hope you guys do well with it. Again, please check out our Instagram page. We just started it. It's called @TopSpeedGolf. We have some great tips and fun stuff on there. All right, guys, thanks a lot.
All right guys, I hope y'all really enjoyed this video. If you did, I got an even better bonus for you. If we want to get distance in the golf swing, we've got to get a lot of lag, and then we've got to let that lag go. Well, I've got my #1 lag video. I'm going to play a preview of that here in a second. If you're on a desktop device, go ahead and click the link that pops up on your screen. If you're on a phone or a tablet, click the iCard that's somewhere on your screen right now. That's going to take you to where you can get instant access to that full video. Plus, you're going to get 5 videos from our Top Speed Golf system. Never going to cost you a dime. If you have any questions, put them in the comments below. Click that thumbs up button, that really helps us out. And also remember to subscribe, that way you'll see our newest videos. See you guys in the lag video. Hi guys, and welcome back. I'm Clay Ballard, and in today's video we're going to talk about one of the absolute worst drills for creating lag. It's a very common drill that I see. And in this drill, what we're going to do is we're going to set the wrist very early to create an angle of lag, and then we're going to try to hold this throughout the swing. It's one of the worst things that you can do to build lag. I'm going to talk about the science behind why this is the case, and I'm also going to give you a great drill to help you improve your lag, all in this video. Let's go ahead and get started. If I do it this way versus holding that position, exact same thing happens when we're building lag in the golf swing. So what we want to do is throughout the swing, I want to have a very low and wide takeaway. So I'm not going to set my wrist early at all. If you look at a lot of the top players, you look at Adam Scott, very wide takeaway, not very much wrist set at all. You look at Rory McIlroy, look at Tiger Woods. All these players are using a wide takeaway and not getting very much wrist set, so that later in the swing, as we start down, we can increase this wrist set, and we're really only going to max out this angle of lag for a split second in the downswing. Okay, so a 3-step drill here. Now, as we get started with this, I want to remind you that the fulcrum in this golf club for getting a massive amount of lag is right at the end of the golf club. This is where I want my hinge point to be.